Hello, and welcome back to one of our mini training sessions on Workbooks CRM aimed at existing Workbooks users, or indeed anyone seriously looking at Workbooks as a new CRM system. And in this one, we're going to cover timesheets. So why indeed track timesheets in a CRM system, a CRM application? And not many, to be honest with you, not many CRM systems out there do that. And part of it's going to be part of the Workbooks Projects extension, a bit of an add-on to Workbooks. So it's not as standard with the product. You do need to subscribe to this additional extension. And it's a fairly new feature, but it enables precise tracking of billable hours. It's going to streamline project management, either into big projects, which is a big part of Workbooks going forwards, and enhances your financial reporting capabilities. And it's obviously integrated seamlessly with your existing Workbooks CRM system. And that timesheet function eliminates the need for a separate Excel spreadsheet or some other dedicated time tracking system. So you're reducing the admin overhead, productivity, and improving data accuracy. It could also help with compliance and any potential disputes that you might have with your clients or customers. Those detailed timesheets, they're good records to help protect your organization on any sort of billing query that might result in the future. And by analyzing employee productivity and utilization rates, you can then identify any bottlenecks, optimize workflows, and make better decisions about your team and what everyone's up to. And this data becomes a real goldmine then for future planning, helping your teams create more accurate quotes. Of course, that's a built-in feature of Workbooks, and timelines based on that historical performance. So whether you're a project manager looking to improve team efficiency, or you're a finance controller professional seeking better cost control, or you're the business owner wanting to optimize operations, then this webinar will demonstrate to you this fairly new Workbooks timesheet functionality to help you with your project management approach. So a bit of an introduction then. My name is Tim Wilmot, and I'm joined today by my colleague Stuart Lawrenson-Hine, and our company, Wizard Systems. We're a leading independent CRM solutions provider of systems like Workbooks and others. We help out organizations use simple solutions to improve three key areas of the business: sales, marketing, and customer service. So thanks for joining me today, those of you on here live, as one of our kicking off 2025, a series of mini training sessions drilling down on different parts of the Workbooks application. Now, the audio part of this call is one way only. If you've got a question about anything we're going on about, then pop that into the question box on your meeting control panel, and Stuart and I will do our best to answer that towards the end. Okay, let me now pass over to Stuart, and he'll take you deeper dive into the timesheet functionality.
Okay, this is the new year, but we've got some new items to show you. And as Tim mentioned, one big addition to Workbooks recently is project management. We'll take a deeper look at this in a later 101. However, one of the benefits of the new project module is time management. Now, we've always had a calendar and the ability for it to show you out in the office, or show your colleagues whether you're busy, whether you're free, but the system didn't do anything to help you. In the early editions of Workbooks, you could define your start and end time and what day of the week you worked, but it was just visual. It didn't stop people assigning things to you on days that you'd marked yourself as down to do something else. This is where the new time features come in. So let's go back to the start. This is the new scheduler, part of the project management. And you can see all the time I'm the top character, hence a me. And these are the the project tasks that have been allocated to me and the amount of hours that have been set aside. You can see for everybody, it shows nice sort of green and amber and red, depending on how much work you've been assigned to you and how it's been allocated out through the day. How's all this controlled? Right, let's go back to the start. As an administrator, I can now set up the standard working times for everybody in the office. And I can say Monday to Friday, what time's on? And this is just the general one. By leaving the top option ticked here, I can now use this to go in and tweak this. So I'm saying this is the default. And now, as me, the user, I can go into my settings and change this slightly. I'm in the new theme, so I click on my picture in the bottom corner of the screen. I select preferences. And as before, if I have permission, I can go in here and change the look and feel of workbooks to make it a little bit more personal. But again, I go to working times and I can set this up. Now, I've decided, haven't told Tim, that I'm not going to work Fridays, but I will work until 6 o'clock every evening. So I just make some changes here. I save and close this. And now if I go and look at the schedule and refresh it, instantly, the system makes the changes to my working day. So today, it's going to be a bit busy for the next few hours. As I say, on Thursday, and it's straight on a Monday morning, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, those projects have been recalculated. Those tasks that have been assigned to me have been recalculated to take into account I'm not there Friday to do any work. So if someone assigns me a new task within a project that includes a Friday, the system will just go, okay, and it will adjust it. It will put me in for the Wednesday and the Thursday, skip the Friday and add it to the Monday, and so on. All taken care of automatically. Now, to help with all of this, we have a new activity type. And if I go into my activities here, we now have one called non-working time. So I can actually tell the system what I'm doing. It could be out in the office at the moment. These are set, so you can't really play with them. I can give myself a task here. I'll call this one task 22. I'm going to start it. Let's start it tomorrow. We'll add a time. I'm only going to go out from lunchtime, so we'll say 1:45 to about the same time, and I set that and I save it. That goes into the system. There's my task. It's been added to the system at the top, showing that this has all been updated, and that shows me out of the office. Now if I go back to the scheduler, things get recalculated again to take into account that that period of time I'm not going to be available. So it's done the calculations automatically. You'll now notice that both of these are red. So it means I'm going to need to take a look at these very shortly if I don't want to fall too far behind in this project. So I may need to move things around a bit to help me out. And there we have it. This is really quick, really simple, but you can see that things are going to start to build now around time and time allocation. The ability to set your working week for everyone, the ability for users to set their own hours, and now we can set non-working times on a required basis. That's it. I'll hand things back to Tim.
Thanks very much, Stuart, for a little intro into scheduling and timesheets there. Just before we answer any questions, just a summary of Wizard Systems and our Workbooks services. So we do, as I say, provide a number of different solutions, including workbooks. As regards workbooks, we're a one-stop shop for anything you need as regards workbooks, advice on setting the system up, add-ons, customizing the system to your requirements, importing data, training at your place, our place online, and the ongoing help desk support as well. Okay, as regards questions, looks like there's a couple from Judy. Can you set recurring non-working times?
I think I get that. Yeah. At the moment, no. You saw that in my preferences, Monday to Friday, and I unticked the Friday. That's sort of en masse. I'm telling the system that my standard working times are, in this case, Monday to Thursday, 9 till 6. I can't go in and say that I have every second Friday off, or I don't work the last Friday of the month. It's just you'd have to go in there and set up the non-working activities to go and cover those extra periods that you're out. But no, sadly at the moment, no, you can't set recurring.
Okay, another question from Judy. If I set a non-working time, does this stop users assigning tasks to me? I guess on the...
Oh, right. No, God, who knows? Sorry, it doesn't. The non-working time is for projects. Is when you're telling the system that you're out of the office and that there's almost no point assigning you a project task on a particular day because you're not going to be there to do it. And as Tim mentioned with the scheduler and the time management, if this something is billable, you want to make sure that you are there to carry out the work so that it shows in the project properly. But who knows where they might develop this in the future, but at the moment it's just project tasks.
Yeah, I know the Workbooks folks, they're hard at work, enhancing the project management features. So undoubtedly more will come. This presentation is January 2025, but more will come for sure in the future. So we are on, just to give you an update, as of January 2025, we're on the 7.4 release of Workbooks right now. Do you fancy a CRM review there for us to, we don't make a charge for this, but normally via an online call, Teams or Zoom, we'll discuss your usage of CRM and come up with hopefully some ideas on how you can improve productivity and your use of the Workbooks application. Now, do you have any topics for future Workbook sessions, 101 sessions? Please drop us a line. We'd love to consider those. So thanks very much. Those of you on here live, or if you're watching a recording, we'll catch up with you on another Workbooks topic, hopefully this time next week. Thanks very much indeed. Bye-bye.